Hey, what is up everybody? It is the True Epic Gamer here. I've got you guys some brand new gameplay. This is the new map Stack. They just added this in today along with the new game mode, which is kind of a variant of the game mode we already have. But instead you spawn in with nothing in your hand and you can find weapons and equipment and lethals, tacticals, everything. They're all laying around everywhere. It changes where they are every couple of rounds, but sometimes you can kind of get a feel for where something's going to be. Like there might be a sniper there one time, and then when it changes weapons it might be a different type of sniper. I like the game mode pretty good. Sometimes it's a little iffy whenever it spawns them in with like a shotgun and we don't really have one on our side. I've noticed that a couple of times, but other than that it's looking like a pretty good little game mode. I just wanted to real quick talk about some of the things they added into the game. Something that I didn't notice in the patch notes anyway, it didn't seem like they mentioned it anywhere. There's actually new items in the game now that weren't in there yesterday, only because it's in this pickup game mode. Like for example, there may be more, but what I've noticed is there's a C4 and also a decoy grenade, which it just seems like it makes a whole lot of noise, maybe to distort the enemy's hearing so they can't really hear your footsteps. I'm guessing would be the purpose for that. I don't think it's really like, oh, make them look over there in that direction. No, I think it's more or less just to kind of muffle out the sound of your footsteps. They also made it to where if you're solo matchmaking and you have a mic plugged in, you're much more likely to get someone else who has a mic plugged in, which has got to be good for people who are playing by themselves, because I'd imagine that'd be pretty annoying if you were solo matchmaking and you had a mic and the other person didn't, just constantly. Another thing they changed is AFK people. If you were AFK for 2 rounds and the match ends, you will be kicked out of matchmaking, which is really good because I noticed a lot of people AFKing, which I don't really understand why. I mean, you can't get XP from this. There's no point in being AFK for so long and staying in matchmaking. I don't know if people just leave their PlayStation on when they leave or what, but it's really annoying, that's for sure. It's not a huge problem because you never play against the same people twice in this alpha, but it's still annoying, especially if you get a teammate that's AFK. That's really annoying as well. They also mentioned a couple of things that aren't changed yet, but will be changed when the beta comes around. They said, I'm sure you guys have heard it, but whenever you start the game up and it says give them a proper English welcome, and it just says it all the time. And they said it's just, they're going to just change how often you hear that. I believe they said it was a glitch. It wasn't actually supposed to be happening that much. But whether it's supposed to or not, it's really annoying. Obviously, we want to hear the other dialogue as well. And we don't want to hear that over and over again every time we spawn in. They also said they were keeping an eye out on a couple of other things. They just kind of want to see how it pans out. Like, for example, when you can see the enemy's name tag and they're like behind cover a little bit. I don't really know what they're going to do about that, because it seems like you can almost always see the enemy name tag, like if they just peek ever so slightly. And I do know what people are saying, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes in the other game modes. In this game mode, I don't think it's that big of a deal, but like I said, we'll see how it ends up. That's pretty much it for the patch notes from what I've read. They also added in docks yesterday. I'm sure most of you guys know that. And we now have the 5 maps that we thought we were going to get in the alpha. And they're all 5 pretty good. None of them are really bad maps, because, you know, they're all kind of these little bitty arena kind of maps. There's not really much you can do to mess those up. That's pretty much it. If you guys like my videos and if you really want to check out an awesome montage that I just made yesterday for this alpha, it's all the clips, my best clips, just all compiled together in just a really sick montage. It should be floating in the top right corner right now. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Make sure to like this video, comment if you want some more content like this, and subscribe to the channel, guys. We're really growing quick. As always, peace.